Hey guys, it's Mindset Monday. What's going on? I got my hat on because, guys, Christmas is next week. Unbelievable. I am so late. I'm usually done in November. I'm just late. Hey, Kathy. Girl, we talking about dating tonight. Dating in 2020. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Stephanie Rochelle, your relationship expert, your breakthrough coach, and your next level success. It's time to get into it. 2020, you guys, is going to be off the charts. Hey, Linda. Hey, hon. 2020 is going to be off the charts. I won't be before you long tonight, but I had to come and ask the question because me and hubby, we was having a discussion. You know, always when I need a man's opinion, I'm like, babe, what you think about this? So, guys, dating in 2020. You guys that know me know that I'm old fashioned. I had to change the game when I was back out here in these streets after being divorced. Like, I just could not do it the way that they was doing it in these streets. I'm just like, I didn't even know how to play the game. I had been married previously for so long. I had to come out here and be me. So I came out here as Stephanie, being Stephanie, staying Stephanie, take it or leave it. This is me, and I liked me. So whoever was going to like me was going to like this Stephanie as well. But the question I wanted to pose tonight, guys, if you're out dating, you're not out dating. Thank you. My cousin hooked me up. If you're out, sometimes you see a guy across the room or you may frequent a spot. And so you keep seeing the same guy. You kind of, you guys make contact across the room or whatever. You ain't really saying nothing or whatever. Is it okay? Like, you've been waiting on him to make the move, but he has not made the move. How do you feel about the lady making the move? Now, this is 2020. Are you still okay with waiting on the guy to make the move, or are you bold enough to go on over there and make the move? So the question I asked my husband, I was like, so babe, so if you out, are you okay with a lady coming up to you, making contact, maybe asking you out or whatever? He said it depends on what mood he's in. If he out, if he's just chilling, he's just out maybe wanting to smoke a cigar or something like that, he ain't ready to be pounced on by no aggressive chick. Because he said, so it all depends. So that's a man's point of view. But I just want to ask, that's what he said. That's what he said. He said, sometimes the aggressiveness is too much. And I think it just depends on the man. Sometimes the man really does and not all men, some men are okay. Depends on what, like he said, what they looking for. Some men, depends on if they on the prowl or whatever. He may be okay with you being aggressive because he may be closer to getting what he's trying to get that evening. You see what I'm saying? So it just depends on what type of guy you keep seeing. And see, my thing was when I was out here dating, if you out here every time that I'm out here, and I wasn't out there that much, you in the club all the time. I didn't want a clubber. Like, I like to go to the club. I like to dance. But if it's not somewhere I got to be every Friday, so you got to, I was looking for certain stuff when I was out. Like, we used to go to, it's a restaurant and they had a band on the weekends. I can't think of it right now. It was out by Stonecrest, Arizona's. And I think it was like Tuesdays and then Fridays. If I went on Tuesdays and every time I went on Tuesday, which wasn't that often, and the same people was there, oh no. No. Nah, I can talk to you, but we ain't gonna never be nothing because you stay in the club. What'd you say, Kathy? I'm old school. I put it out that I'm interested with the look and the smile and leave it to the man. Oh, okay. Well, now see, that's okay. Because see, you got a little bit of subtlety going on. See, I probably wouldn't say, I would smile. Like if I see somebody across the room and he looks, like a nice guy, whatever. But yeah, so I could go with you on that, Kathy. But a lot of times, and I'm waiting on those ones, they gonna hit me on the replay because I want to know. I want to know if this is your first time coming on my live Mindset Mondays. Give me a 1. If this is your first time, if you come frequently, you like to hear what Stephanie Rochelle got to say, then hit me with a 2. I'm always trying to give you guys value. Hey, Kathy, we're talking about dating 101 tonight. Give you guys value, you know, so that you can go out in the streets and try it and look and take a look and see what's really happening. You know, I give dating advice. You know, I help people also. I know you are too, Linda. Help people find their persons. Hey, Kathy's a two. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Hey, Veronica, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, I'm going to go with the question again in case you didn't hear it. If you're out and about at a club, at the grocery store, wherever, and you see somebody, you keep running into them, do you wait for them to ask you out, or is it okay to approach them and ask them out, or just be more aggressive in approaching the guy? That's the question of the night. In 2020, what are we going to be doing in these streets, ladies? The single ladies, what are we doing? Because dating has changed so much. And I'm trying to, actually, ladies, I'm trying to change it back. Because I think it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like when I had my relationship show, I used to always say, you can know when a man is interested because he's going to let you know. You don't have to figure it out. So if you wait, sit back a little bit, let him make the moves, you don't have to guess if he's interested. When you're so busy being aggressive, then you don't know if he's just like, well, let me just go ahead and do whatever. You don't know what you're getting. And sometimes you luck up and it turns into something. But for the most part, if a man is in the stage, because there's stages, if he's in the stage where he's looking for someone, looking for a relationship, I believe he's looking for a certain type thing. I'm not one of these ones that thinks you're going to start one way and then it's going to change into something else. No, I go in looking for what I'm looking for, and we're going to start from the beginning. I'm not trying to backtrack and then hope this and hope that. No. You said you give him some eye contact, but that's about it. Okay, eye contact, yeah, that's good. That's what I mean. You see him across the room. You can see him in the grocery store. I used to tell my girlfriend all the time. See, I found my husband online. Well, actually, he found me. But it's the same guys in the grocery store. It's the same guys online. You just got to see. Some people crazy. Some people ain't. But you just got to see. You got to feel the energy. You got to feel the energy. And like with my husband, like I said, when he clicked on me, I was really just like fed up. I was sick of who I was running into. It wasn't who I was looking for. And it was something about him. He was old fashioned too. And now my husband, he has to leave. So that's why you guys missed that question. I went downstairs. He watching the game. And I said, baby, when you were single, are you okay with a girl approaching you? He said, depends on the mood he's in. If he out chilling, trying to have him a cigar, have him a drink, have a good time, he may not be in the mood for the aggressive. He said, so it just depends. Now, that's a guy's point of view. I always like to, intertwine the guy's point of view so we can all know. Yeah, I said, but it would never be me approaching nobody. Now, I'll give you some eye contact. I'll give you a smile. But nah. Because I truly believe if a guy is interested, that's what God put in him to do. He going to be coming to me. I ain't got to figure it out. I ain't got to approach. I ain't got to run you down. I ain't got to show up every Thursday because I know you there on Thursday. I don't. I know that's what they do in these streets. I ain't got to do it. You either, Kathy? I ain't got to do it. I ain't got to do it. I'm going to be me. That way I don't have to try to be something else in the beginning and then turn out to be me later. I'm going to be me all the way through. So I know you got to really like Stephanie. I just thought when I saw that question in one of the other groups, the actual question was, would you ask a love interest? So to me, that's somebody you've been seeing over and over, but ain't nothing kicked off yet. Would you ask a love interest out or wait until they ask you out? And if you ask them out, where would you go? So that was the actual question. Like, where would you take him on your first date? If he said yes, he would go out. And I see already, right? Already to me, it's backwards. So you already setting the date up, which is what I think a guy should do. You already picking the spot. You doing everything that eventually you're going to want him to do for you. But it didn't start that way. It didn't start that way. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, D, thanks for joining. If you've been here before, If it's your first time, put a 1. If you've been here before, put a 2. What Veronica say? I went out with some friends one night and one suggested sending a drink to the guy. I don't think sending a drink is too aggressive. You know, like, do you send the drink and then wait and see if he comes? Because he could, like my husband, just be out, just chilling, trying to have a cigar, getting in his zone, just trying to relax. He could just give you a, hey, you know, thanks for the drink, and that's it. Hey, Kels, that's who did my hair, my cousin Kels. He could just be like, hey, you know, I'm just here chilling, thanks for the drink or whatever. I ain't buying no drinks, period. I'm old school. Old school says the man is out trying to buy. Like when I go out, I really don't feel I should be spending no money when I was in these streets. I mean, men should buy you drinks, right? Again, if they interested, if they see me from across the room, they should come over, even if I'm with my girlfriends. That's that old school man. He's going to buy me and my girlfriend a drink. What's not your thing, Kels? You not buying drinks? Tell me what's not your thing. You know, that's just me, but it's not too bad, though, the sending somebody a drink. That's not too bad. Alex was just saying, Kelly, that it depends on the type of mood that he would be in when he was single. If he wanted to go, you know, if he wanted to deal with somebody that was that aggressive. You know, he didn't really go for the overly aggressive type. And some of these women, they taking place of the men. You know, so... it just depends. You know, I'm just starting the conversation because I thought it was interesting. And, you know, I'm coming from an old school point of view. So, and I know 2020, you know, I know how 2019 was. 2020, you know, the women are just getting more and more aggressive. And I'm actually trying to reverse it, guys. I'm trying to take us all the way back because a lot of people are still out here. They're not married. They're not finding what they're wanting. So really, is it working for you? Is being aggressive working for you? Because you're still single. And like I said, I think it gets you in a situation. Hey, Sharon, I think it gets you in a situation of always being in that zone. You know, like, you know, it's so many of us out here that's boss chicks, you know, and then we don't even know how to tone that down. You know what I mean? I think we just need to just take a pause, ladies. 2020, let's do something different. Let's be different. Let's walk different. Let's act different. Let's talk different. Let's respond different. You know, and see what happens. Because to me, the aggressive lady, it's not working. You still single. So that's why I wanted to pose the question. You know, and some of you guys coming on board, you know, it was about ladies approaching men. That's really what we're talking about today. You know, and some instances, one lady talked about, you know, sending them a drink. That's kind of okay. That's not too bad. But really and truly, you know, asking a guy out, I would never do. He's got to ask me, period. That's just me. We just having a conversation here. I'm just saying whatever you're doing, if you're still single, try something different. Just kind of be open to what I'm saying as far as backing it up a bit in 2020 instead of just like, because dating has gotten out of control. It has gotten out of control. We got to let the men be men. We got to let the men be men. Kaz, you see my hat? I got a lot of compliments on my hair, cousin. I thank you. Thank you. So what y'all say? Hey, Sharon, what you say to this dating question? That's my buddy Sharon. Thanks, Veronica. Hey, I'm just saying, if you still single, especially my divorced ladies, you know, I'm coming from divorce, now remarried. If you still single, you know, I had to come out here and be me because I had been previously married so long. But if you still single, just thinking about what you're doing or how you're approaching or how you're going about dating, if it's not working, if you still single, you know, because my thing is, even if you're still single, you should be dating. You should be dating. You should be getting asked out to dinner. You should be having things to do. You should be at least be talking to 3 people because the guy's talking to 3 people. We're not trying to date one person because we got to see who's going to rise to the top. So you should Just try something different in 2020. Whatever you did in 2019, change the game. That's why I started this conversation today. It will be Christmas next week. It's going to be a lot of people out. People like to go out during the holidays. They're off work. Just try it. Just try something different. However you've been rolling, do it different. Do it different. I promise you, it's something to this old-fashioned thing. Because like I said, when you meet the guy, now I'm talking about meeting the guy that's ready for a relationship. He's looking for something different. I ain't talking about the guy that you meet and he out and y'all kicking it and you kicking it and everybody just out there just having a good time. Ain't nobody really looking for nothing. Hey, Mez, thanks for joining. You know, I ain't talking about that guy. I'm talking about the single ladies that's ready. That's ready to move forward. That's out there looking. What you say? We as women and men have to be comfortable being alone. Yes. Releasing the codependency and become whole within self. Absolutely. Absolutely. I worked on me after my divorce. I spent time with me. Actually, I kicked it. I played kickball. I had a ball. Just getting to know Stephanie because I had been married so long. I had to really see and evaluate what I really needed, not wanted, needed going forward at 45. At 45, because it was definitely different than getting married at 20. You know, so I totally different. Hey, Nitra, one of my homegirls. Hey, oh yeah, Veronica, yeah, Kelly, that's the truth. That's the truth. Yes, dating in 2020, ladies, we got to do something different. If you are still single and you're wanting a relationship, evaluate. I just wanted to start the conversation tonight. Sharon say, I'm learning for the first time in my life what I really want in a man, and that means weeding them out. That's right. The ones that just want sex. I don't want a prince. I love it. I love that, especially coming from you, Sharon. Yeah, you got to weed them out. See who rises to the top. Because I'm telling you, they don't know either. I mean, when I was out there, the guys had been hurt just as much as the ladies have been hurt. You know, it's some nice guys out there. Hey, Nitra, it's some nice guys out there. You know, and they've been hurt too. So you got to make sure that they walking in their healing as well. You got to make sure that they working on themselves. It's not just us that needs to work on ourselves and get ready for the next relationship. Because what happens is, ladies, if he's not working on himself, and if you're not working and trying to change and grow and be a better you, I call it triggers. Triggers are going to be popping up and you don't know where they're coming from. I can tell you where they're coming from. They're coming from the previous relationship. Whatever the previous guy did to you, this guy may not even be thinking. My husband is totally different. And initially I'd be like, my little antenna would be like, he wasn't even nowhere near thinking in the realm that I was trying to go to. That was some old baggage stuff. It's called a trigger. We got to identify the triggers. We got to do it different in 2020. 2020, more relationships. You guys been listening to me for a year, most of you guys. I done gave you how to get through disappointment. We done talked about unmet expectations. I done talked about everything here because I'm coming from divorce, back to dating, to marriage. So I done brought it all up here throughout the year. Go back and look at my lives. Go back and look at my YouTube channel. Actually, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stephanie Rochelle Consulting. Same name, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You can always find me. Our fears are real. How do we get past our fears? You got to dismantle your past. That's the past. We're moving into the future. We got to think different. We got to respond different. We got to try to walk differently into 2020. You know, yes, somebody hurt us. Yes, things happened to us. And we can talk more, Mez. I wrote a great book about it. Where's my book? Hold on. Oh, right here. This book right here, A Cracked Egg. Mez, we are all a cracked egg until we rebuild our life. If you've been dealing with trauma, Bentley done jumped up. Trauma, loss, disappointment. I talk about it in here. Loss of a child. I lost my son. Divorce. That was another loss. The fear of having another child after losing a child to an illness. Baby, I walk you right through it right here. Your esteem. You got to get back to you. You got to get, you see Bentley? You got to get back to you, Mez. Hit me up. Hit me in Messenger. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. But I promise you, you have to dismantle your past, Mez. You got to break it all the way down. We got to go back to go forward. We got to sit in it, deal with it, and heal from it. And that's why, I talk to you guys all the time. There's nothing wrong with it. And you got to confidence. You got to gain confidence. Because we lose ourselves in these relationships. Especially me. I was married so long. And then getting back out here. But, I had that mom of mine, giving me them words of wisdom. Don't you do nothing like you ain't going to make it. You're going to be just fine. I'm like, okay, all right. So age 55, girl. I was out here 45. I know. And I'm 53. I was out in these streets at 45 dating. People had been dating for years. I hadn't dated in years. But I couldn't play the game, Mez. I could not play. I did not know how to play. So I had to come into the game as me. So I developed some strategies. I did. I had to develop some strategies. And God sent the right one for me. But I was willing to wait. I was throwing them back like it was nothing. Hey, D. If you've been here before, put a 1. Or if this is your first time, I'm sorry, put a 1. If you've been seeing me throughout the year, put a 2. I appreciate you for joining. D, we are talking about the woman asking the man out or waiting on the guy to ask her out. Some people said it's okay to send a drink. Some people said, catch eyes across the room and see if he comes over. What do you think, D? That's what we're talking about tonight. You got to go back and listen. I just wanted to start the conversation, ladies, because in 2020, we're doing it different. I'm trying to reverse the clock back. We bringing old-fashioned back because I believe that the guy that you catch that's out there that's actually looking for a relationship, that's what he's looking for. I do believe. Like I told you, I asked my husband, I said, babe, when you were single, how would you handle the aggressive chick? Was it okay to be aggressive? He said it depends on the mood he was in. If he was in a chill mood, trying to have a drink, have a cigar, just relax, wind down from the week. Sometimes too aggressive is too much. It's a lot of boss chicks out here. That's all we know how to be is aggressive. We go after what we want because we're going after what we want at work. But it has to be different. And if it's working for you, if you're not single, then great. But if you are single and you're ready for the relationship now, hear me out. Let's just have the conversation because I'm telling you, 2020, we're going to be having some relationships. Y'all going to be coming on here and say, Steph, I got my fairy tale. 2020, relationships, if it's what you're looking for. If it's not, do your thing. I'm talking to the ones that are looking for the relationship. We got to do things different. We got to do like Mez. We got to heal. We got to dismantle the past. We got to go back. We got to we got to work out the trauma and the loss. We got to look for the triggers. We got to recognize them. Because all this stuff, when you get to the right one, you may meet the right one and you got all this stuff popping up. He gonna be gone. Side note, how long did it take for her? Kelly, she on here. Kel, how long did it take for you to do my hair? Now, I only have hair right here, guys. This is shaved. So I only got like half a head. I think it took about 2 hours. We was talking. That's my cousin. I don't know. Yeah. She been doing hair forever. She does a great job. She do it all. Kelly Trimble. She on here. Look her up. Kelly, Veronica Jones. She want to know about the hair. Yeah, she do a good job. I think it took about 2 hours. We was talking. Everything. So. Yeah, and I had the wrong hair. We had to go up into my closet and look in my hair closet and find some hair. We had a good time. Yep. So guys, I just wanted to briefly come for a minute. I'm about to go watch the game with my hubby downstairs, but I just wanted to start the conversation and just think about what I said, guys. Think about what I said. If you guys got value tonight, share. Help some other ladies, because in 2020, I need them to come back here on Mondays to continue with the conversation with dating. I need them to come back here on Mondays because I'm also, I've been challenged by God to resurrect your dreams, to get out here and be who it is that you're supposed to be. Like this, what I'm doing. I mean, I wrote the book and it just, now I speak, now I coach ladies. I mean, come on. We're growing ladies. We're having the conversation because we're being better women. Next level success. That's what we're going after here. 2020, it's going down. Stop talking about it. It's time to be about it. Let's make the change, but we got to change us first. We're not perfect. We're just working out being better women, working on being better women. That's it. And you know what? Whoever comes in our space, if they have the right energy and they don't disrupt our peace, we might give them we might entertain them, and see if maybe they got the same things. We're looking for the same things. But if they come into your world and they interrupt your energy and your space and your peace, it's a next. It's a next. 2020, it's a next. We're throwing them back. We're throwing them back. We are not wasting time on men or anybody that do not fit in our life. You don't have to force it, ladies. You don't have to force it. You do not have to force it. If it don't fit, it's a next. It's a next. You guys have a good night. Leave me some questions here. Share. And this is what we're going to be doing. And you fire them? That's right, Sharon. This is what we're going to be doing in 2020. I just want to kick it off in December. Real live questions. Real live. Thanks, Miss. Thanks for coming. Thanks everybody for coming. Keep coming back. I'm going to be just coming in, giving little snippets throughout the week. I'm going to try to always come on Monday, but I'm going to be coming more often in 2020. But not staying on long. Just giving you a tidbit, start the conversation. I'm out of here. Love you back, babe. See you later. Bye-bye.